There we go, that's some hype. Alright, let's go. And we're off. Also, thanks, Chidi, for pre-selecting spring ball and high jump. I'm not sure what you're supposed to say with that. Maybe that's your picks for the first item. Spring ball or high jump cannot be both. Speed Gaming 8. Oh man, that reminds me I still gotta follow Speed Gaming 3. Not even doing that. Alright, gonna call first item high jump boots as Cheaty Face predicted. And it's bombs! And you know what that means. We're about to fight the DLC boss of Randomizer. Bomb Chorizo. Do we actually have a Frankerface Z emote for Bomb Chorizo? We do! Nice! Come on, drops. Alright. Get your Bomb Chorizo emotes in chat, guys. Oh, and... Bofar is actually having trouble with that D-boost. Becky going for the Gamer Becca. Alucard just resetting the room, going for the Ryu, and both getting it. Nah, Spore Spawn is just... You just don't see Spore Spawn in Randomizer, but there's like a legit chance that you actually see Bomb Chorizo in Randomizer. Alright, this is pretty interesting. Unlike the last two seats where you had supers and power bombs to start with, this seat only gives us 10 missiles. No power bombs, no supers, so a little bit worse of a start, but gonna be pretty interesting. Might have one of those super trolley seats where the first power bombs are like in Norfair and they have to do like a ton of backtracking. And WhiteMageBecky posting a ... in chat. Showing off her mixed feelings about the start, I assume. So if you guys want to see what... Oh, thank you. Already doing it without even me calling it out. Thanks for the ... Oh, nice. I love this community. This is great. Oh, and Becky going for the last missiles. If that happens to be like a PB and there are no other early PBs, this is pretty huge. What do we have here? Another missile pack. That's definitely not what Becky wanted to see. But Alucard doing the same play. And Becky posting yet another thing in SRL chat. No powerbomb. It's just a bunch of Z's, like in comics, where people are sleeping. So post your resident sleepers in chat. And Alucard just commenting fair but fun. And I really appreciate Alucard's positivity in this seed. This is great. Alucard is really enjoying this here. So that's always nice. And as the door closes for our DLC boss, we get to find Space Jump. Also, shoutouts to Ridiculously Serious for fucking calling it. Good job. Oh, and you rarely ever see that too. Becky with the Sonic Boom attack, since they had like a lot more missiles in this fight than you would have like in any prison scenarios. So actually doing that Sonic Boom attack that you rarely ever see in like normal circumstances. What is Becky doing? Is she thinking about doing an early gauntlet check? She has no E-tanks but bombs, so she can do that. It won't be super slow though. So that really needs to be a good item. And Alucard not going there. So oh, and finding Plasma Beam, alright. So we already got some nice road divergence here right at the start, so let's go. If this turns out to be like charge, high jump, speed booster, ice beam, even screw attack, this is gonna be pretty huge. And obviously having space jump here really helps. Alucard in the meanwhile already in Windstar, getting an E-tank, and what will Becky get? Another E-tank. So that gamble not being worth it. However, she still doesn't have power bombs or supers, so if she happens to find those there, that's gonna be pretty huge. However, Alucard already finding those in Windstar. So the first pack, which could have been theoretically being also the only one, are definitely not here. So that gamble, unfortunately, really not paying off for Becky here. But Alucard finding everything he would need in Windstar, and giving himself a little bit of a lead here. Also, Becky, don't die. Okay, this is fine. Just don't get hit by the Zebo. It can kill you. Alright. No! Alright. Okay. Becky got this. Alright. This is fine. Alright. Not even struggling. Getting some nice quick drops there. While Alucard is on his way to the Edekin pit. Remembering to get the Terminator item, so we'll get Plasma Beam, and Alucard finding yet another nice comfort item, the Screw Attack. That's always nice. Alright, so let's see what we have in Big Pink, as Alucard is just starting his grind here. Another super pack, very nice. Ooh, Alucard not spin jumping into this room. Okay. Destroys those side hoppers, no problem though. And getting the green glitch here, second try, very nice. Yeah, just another E-tank for Alucard, Alucard. Alright. Becky. Oh, Charge Beam. This looks like a pretty free seat so far. Space Jump, Screw Attack, Charge Beam, Plasma, and Bombs. Whereas Becky is just collecting her Screw Attack. Alucard already out of the main Brinster grind. Might have to return here at some point since they couldn't check Waterway yet, but this is already looking pretty free. Obviously not super free since we don't know the location of any suits yet, but this is pretty nice. Just the fact that they will. I mean, if they play well and just mash the A button, they will not be able to take damage because they can just constantly be just a giant ball of fire dealing 2000 frames, 2000 damage per frame, while not being vulnerable to anything except for Ridley's tail. So that is pretty nice. Alright, Alucard going for that X-ray. So far not really bothering with Wrecked Ship, which is not a bad call. WhiteMageBecky, very nice. Screw attacking into this room to immediately destroy those Sidehoppers, not taking any damage. Getting the green glitch first try, and Alucard getting his validation item, the Spring Ball. So we have like pretty much every single miscellaneous item so far. So I would be really surprised if Evo of the runners would go up now unless they want to take some like super big gamble to metagame their opponent. But Alucard is going down. And Becky getting her Charge Beam. Will be very, very happy to find this. Now E-Tank gets Spazer. And both runners doing a great job. Oh, that was interesting. So, Becky checking that extra miner there. Finding a super, which is usually a pretty good outcome compared to like a missile, but however, not getting it. So, it seems like obviously, since the runners have Plasma and Charge, are pretty satisfied with their firepower. Like 25 supers at this point is really, really good, but only looking for more power bombs, which surprisingly Alucard has one more of, even though he checked like less areas. So there had to be like another super that Becky skipped. Which is interesting because so far the only thing that she's apparently looking for is the extra power bomb. Alucard now inside Crate Slayer. Yeah, looking for more PBs at this point definitely makes sense. Since the runners don't have Ice Beam yet. Alright, will Alucard be able to get the stand-up glitch a second, the quick kill a second time? Oh, okay, Becky oh yeah, right. Becky got the return Mark Ball in early supers and didn't get the power bombs at the top. Thanks so much, chat. So that's why Alucard has one more. Oh, and Becky actually going for that gamble of doing early Wrecked Ship yet again. We had 2 seats so far where that paid off. Is it gonna pay off a third time? Well, one thing I can say, Crate did not pay off so far. And thanks for the sub, really appreciate it. I see chat already posted quite some love. Alright, this is some bold gambling by Becky here. But yeah, Alucard with a 2 out of 3 success rate for the quick kill. Really not bad. I think Becky has gotten stand-up glitch 2 times already. Alright, and Alucard with another E-Tank, so 4 E-Tanks plus reserve going into Norfair. Not the most you want to have for those hell runs. But I feel like with Space Jump and Screw Attack he can compensate for a little bit. I guess it really comes down to what we're gonna find at High Jump and Ice. And Becky will have a nice smock ball there in the entrance hall of Wrecked Ship. Oh, only having one more power bomb. Oh wait, no, she has normal bombs. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I thought for a second she soft locked there, but she has normal bombs, so she's fine. And Alucard with the good call of doing the Ice Hell run first. And getting another reserve tank. That has to be really unsatisfying. Becky opening up with a slow pattern on Fantoon. Doing a mix of Doppler opening and charge shots. With pretty good success rate. And the ghost is dead. Good job, Becky. Very clean fight. Alright, what will Alucard find here? Another reserve. That is very, very bad for Alucard. Because he does have... he has the health? Well, honestly, no, he doesn't even... I guess with Space Jump, he has the health to do those hell runs. And it will be extremely tight, though. So he'll either have to farm up here, or do a different route. And it doesn't really look like he's farming, so he's actually gonna go up. So we either gonna see him go to the Wrecked Ship, Red Tower refill, or go to Wrecked Ship. That was very unfortunate RNG for Alucard there. Like, if only one of those things had to be like an E-Tank, like not even an important item, and it would have already been like better, but this is just very, very suboptimal. Becky finding an E-Tank. Another power on pack, which she'll be very happy about. But yeah, Alucard looks like he's not gonna commit for those cell runs and just gonna go for Wrecked Ship right now. He also hasn't seen Gauntlet yet, so that might be a thing he could be heading for. But you know, Spiky Room of Death not taking any damage. Well done. Alright, let's see. What does Wrecked Ship E-Tank hold for us? An E-Tank. So far, a very healthy seed. Dang it. Alright, so since they cannot get the Wrecked Ship reserve tank, this pretty much looks like a really, really stacked Norfair. I mean, like obviously the best thing they could hope for right now is a Varia suit at Gravity suit. But I feel like even something like Speed Booster would not be too far out of the way to hope for. So yeah, Alucard now going for that gauntlet. We'll be able to check it a lot quicker than Becky was able to. Oh, getting grabbed though! Get out of there, dude. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, getting his E-Tank. And WhiteMageBecky just on her way to Gravity Suit. We're gonna see if she's gonna check the reserve tank item. She will be. Has Spring Malt, so won't have to do like any annoying jumps. Just gonna make this like pretty easily. And what will it be? Well, we have to backtrack. No, because it's just an E-Tank. This is looking like a pretty damn stacked Morpher right now. So Alucard with the good initial call, apparently, just a little bit too many reserve tanks for comfort, I guess. Alright, Alucard just entering wrecked ship, about to fight Fen 2. Alright, what do we have? Ice Beam. Alright. Well, maybe, just maybe, this might be the perfect start for a Suitless Meridia adventure. So I hope you guys are hyped for that Suitless Meridia adventure, because I sure am. We'll need 2 more items. Well, respectively 1 more item if it's only Mama Turtle, but always hope for that. Alucard going for a similar fighting method that Becky went for. Well, pretty much exactly the same, opening with 4 missiles and then shooting a short shot. Ooh, Alucard actually getting that hit in. Oh, did he enrage? No, he did not enrage him, alright. Thought I saw the screen shaking there for a second. And Alucard should be done, there we go. Good job with the fight, maintaining a lot of health in it. Oh, and very good drops as well. Alucard is very well set up for this wrecked ship. Becky on her way to the second boss, great. Both runners will have 2 bosses down then, in different order though. And Alucard at this point being slightly behind, simply because he's way further away from the only possible next destination, Norfair. Pretty much on the other side of the world, whereas Becky is like right there. It would honestly be pretty funny if like all of Upper Norfair was super empty as well. Like just high jump and grapple in Bubble Mountain and Crocomire. And then everything in Murdia. That would be pretty cool. Alright, and Becky nailing that stand-up glitch. The stand-up, not the stand-up glitch, the quick kill, I'm sorry. It's a good job with that. Getting rewarded with another reserve tank. Well, I guess for Becky it's the first one, but it's like the fourth we've seen already. Well, the fourth time that we've seen a reserve tank, not the fourth reserve tank. Alucard now at 7 reserve tanks. Will be really well set up for the hell runs, as well as Becky. Yes, 7 reserve tanks. That is a new patch to the Randomizer 2.9. 3 of the 14 E-tanks have been replaced with reserves. So there's now a total of 7 reserve tanks in the game. We didn't ask anyone about that because we were afraid of the criticism, but we are really glad that we implemented this in the Randomizer. Alright, you got me. I was lying. There are actually 14 reserve tanks in this. I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth, but I thought you couldn't take it. So I thought I'd spare you with the exact details. Alucard now going to Gravity, whereas Becky is about to find the 3rd reserve tank. And don't listen to Typo, he's lying. He's an evil spy. He's working for the enemy. Alright, so I guess Becky now going for her Bubble Mountain hell runs. Where is Alucard going? Did he not check? Oh, I guess he didn't. I thought he would have. Yeah, Typo was working for Mother Brain at the Space Pirates. Alright, Alucard now checking right ship reserve. Gonna find another E-tank. Gonna be very disappointed about what he sees because his initial routing was absolutely right. Well, maybe, we don't know yet. If it was Pseudo Murdia, then this routing was pretty good, but... Oh, and it looks like Becky is gonna make the ultimate play. Gonna do the absolutely correct thing of betting on Croxy. Always pays off, always, even if it doesn't. And gets the first try Blue Gate glitch, very nice. Alright guys, I see your Croxy excitement, so please keep it up. Oh, and we're gonna see some sweet charged plasma kills. Did Becky actually manage to hit Crocomire with charged plasma only for like 1 frame? That's impressive for itself. Like that was pretty sick. Not what she wanted, but that was still pretty sick. And Croc holding yet another E-Tank. But yeah, shooting something with plasma without actually piercing it is like, that's something. Alright, Alucard 70 tanks full health is gonna jump right into those home runs. No, that's not what I mean, Tim, and I know that sometimes if you hit him the first time, he can still do it the second swipe. But what I meant is that Becky was actually able to like not pierce through Crocomire, but just hit him for like a few frames, or like 1 frame even, rather than just pierce him. I know that you can like pierce him the first attack and still get like a second swipe. Oh, and speed booster. That is, I want to say that's worth it. Good job, Proxy. Always doing the right thing. And Becky, thank you. Getting the best mock ball in the game. Very proud of you. Alucard, in the meanwhile, with his reserve tank gamble, getting rewarded with an E-Tank. By the way, this seat is sponsored by E-Tank and Co. They are known for creating exclusive, high-quality E-Tanks for men and women of every single age. So if you're into E-Tanks, then go with E-Tanks and Co. for more E-Tanks. Yes. No, Space Pirates are not members. E-Tanks are a members-only company. Oh, and X-Ray. That's sweet. Gonna make for some really, really good, microwave bosses. So, as of right now, there are only 2 options. Well, there are actually several options. So, option number 1. There's a suit at there's a suit at Wavebeam. Option number 2, there's high jump at Wavebeam, or there's a suit or high jump at Waterway. So this is a pretty interesting seat. Like, not really a ton of options. Seems extremely linear so far. Becky with a tactical reset right there. Fixing that door transition, very nice. Little high five there at the farming station. Not quite, but still close enough. Alright, Alucard, let's see. Like, the thing is, if this happens to be like Gravity Suit, I feel like it's realistic that Alucard might be skipping Crocomire. Which... Okay, so It is waterway. It has to be. So, Crocomire actually being required in this. That's it's still pretty cool. So yeah, Alucard has to fight Crocomire now. Has to get his speed booster there. Very nice sound glitch by Becky. And we'll have to go to Waterway afterwards. And at Waterway, we can either get high jump boots or a well, honestly, no, we could not even get we couldn't even get Varia suit. That would not be possible. So Waterway has to be either high jump boots or gravity suit. There cannot be Varia at Waterway simply because that would force a high jump to Lava Dive, and that's not considered by the logic as possible. Becky, who has already checked every single other item, knows what's going on and is going directly for that waterway check. On a scale of trolled to having your face punched in, how would you rate the seat? I'm gonna go with a solid 6.5. I feel like that's appropriate. So yeah, you guys get your guesses in. We have two options, high jump boots or gravity at Waterway. What will it be? You guys can choose. Oh, I see a lot of gravity, but some high jump boots there as well. Spazer. No, Spazer is not correct. I can call you that. That's not gonna happen. I love how Becky uses supers on those blue gates. Spices up the entire thing a little bit. No, Varia cannot be at Waterway. Simply because it would not open up anything according to the logic. Like, the logic does not account for certain tricks, and High Jump to Lava Dive is one of those things that would not account for. They could also get to Mama Turtle at this point, but the logic does not require for, like, spring ball jumps, so it has to be High Jump or Gravity. Unless I'm, like, a complete idiot right now. Phazon suit, that's a good call. And it's Gravity. Alright, so everyone who called Gravity, congratulations, you get 1 Feasel point. If you collect 10 Feasel points, you'll get 1 free sub on Speed Gaming. However, I gotta warn you, it's extremely hard to get those Feasel points. Alucard there with a very nice Alpha Spark. Also getting his way over to Waterway. Yeah, you can also spend 5 Fiesel points for Fiesel getting a taco. It's also a possibility. So if you really like tacos or Fiesel, then I would save 5 Fiesel points for a free taco for Fiesel. Alright. Grapple Beam at Mama Turtle. Yes, Fiesel has to eat them if you buy them. Even if he's not hungry. Alucard getting his gravity suit. I feel like both runners might be thinking they're behind right now. Well, maybe not. This was a pretty trolley seat after all, but it's never a nice feeling when literally the last item you can check is the item that you need. So that's never nice. Alright, Becky going for that left side sandwich check. Paid off for her already, so let's see if that's gonna be a thing for her. You know, Alucard checks this usually pretty late, so this might be something for him. Oh, using X-ray intendedly, and it's the last reserve check. Alright, so Becky hit the jackpot, finding all 4. I'm very confused though, Oh my god! Becky trying to make up for that time that she thinks she's behind. And going for the ultimate Shack Tool check. Let's go, baby. We got ourselves a Shack Tool check. Took us 3 races, but we finally got it. And this might be just the chance for Alucard to catch back up. If Shack Tool is nothing, then Alucard has a legit chance of finding back into this game. However, if this turns out to be Varia or High Jump or... well, honestly, Varia mostly, then this is the game for Becky right there. Alright, Alucard getting out with his grapple beam. I think we're gonna see him heading straight to Bottoon. Gonna get fast microwave kill, and we're gonna see the Bottoon E-Tank. Well, if Alucard also makes this gamble, then Alucard is still behind. But, yeah. Alright. It's an E-Tank! And at this point, except for information, Alucard and Becky are literally neck and neck. And yeah, Alucard not checking it, so the items are more on the way for him. So Alucard, again, except for the information he doesn't have, is ahead right now. Question is, for how long? And that's why you never go to Shack Tool, by the way. Well, at least not that early. Alucard with a very nice microwaved Seasonic. Making sure he's extra microwaved. WhiteMageBecky. Oh man, this is super close right now. And another E-Tank. Oh my god, guys, please. Give us some good items already. We've been suffering long enough. Well, and there goes Becky. She's right past Alucard again. This is pretty funny. And they are literally 3 seconds apart from each other right now. Again, Alucard has less information than Becky has, but aside from that, there's not a lot separating those two right now. Okay, so there has to be Varia in Meridia. So it's either at Plasma or Dragon. Oh, and Alucard still has Ice Beam disabled. He's not gonna... He's there... Might be able to one-round Dragon? Very roughly, but... He should really put this Ice Beam back on. Alright, what do we have? It's Varia. Alright. So Becky now going to be able to finally enter Lone Warfare. I know you can one round with just Plasma. Becky just demonstrated it. It's just way harder. Well, not harder, but just you gotta buffer a little bit more than with more beams. Alright, both runners have their Varia suit now. Alucard made up a lot of time by Becky checking Shack Tool at left sandpit. I really hope that Alucard remembers that he has Ice Beam at some point, because it's a pretty big damage difference. Well, not that big, honestly, but still a decent amount. Oh wait, did he already re-equip it? No, he didn't. Alright. Oh, and Alucard actually going for left side sandpit on the exit. I really like that because it's like kind of on the way. And it could turn out to be high jump boots or wave beam. We know it isn't, but still a nice gamble. In case you're wondering what's on the bottom left of Becky's screen, that is a very tiny glimpse of a Metroid peeking out every once in a while. She has a little GIF there that she likes to show every once in a while. But right now it's just barely peeking out. Alright, Becky now on her low warfare visit. I don't really think either of the others is gonna check any more majors. Like, the only thing I could see is maybe Ridley check. I don't know. Like, what I'm currently kind of afraid of is the fact that I might be afraid that Alucard forgot that he has Ice Beam. Like, when did he even unequip that? Did he like unequip it at some point for farming for Hellruns? Like, if he forgets that, that's like, and like searches more major locations. I mean, I guess we're gonna see at the Ridley fight, but it's just like, yeah, that's what I thought he unequipped it there. But just seeing he hasn't re-equipped it since then, and has fought like multiple bosses with it, I kinda feel like he forgot. It's just like super easy in this randomizer, but I guess we're gonna see on Ridley. Oh well, at Meteorite Rooms the latest, but like the thing I see here is like not him being like slower at boss fights. It's just the fact that he might check just more majors because he thinks he still needs Ice Beam. Even like more minors to get like 15 power bombs. Becky with a really clean Ridley fight so far. Doing this fight very clean. High jumpless is like super hard. Like, this fight is just really not optimized for high jumpless. I like that idea, calling it the lower warfare bracket instead of losers bracket. That's pretty cool. Alright, Becky with a very clean fight, killing off the bird. Alucard with a few more supers here. Will probably make up a little bit of time on this fight. And Wave Beam at Ridley. So they have the full firepower now. Of course missing the biggest meme beam of all, the Spacer. But I guess that would have been like the cherry on the top. Yeah, Alucard not re-equipping Isolus. I really think he just forgot that he has ice, which is super unfortunate, but he might remember when he picks up Wave? Alright, Alucard also finishing off the bird. Really nice, fast speedball like Becky for the low North extrans. Alright, Alucard has all beams now, in theory. So let's see if Alucard is going to check Firefly. Nope, Alucard not checking Firefly. Satisfied with what he has. We're just gonna piece out of low enough here. Yeah, I feel the same, like even if he forgot Ice Beam, like when he's I feel like in Turian he's definitely gonna remember. Which again, at this point we're not 100% sure no he forgot it. Alright, Becky traversing Meridia here for a faster way to G4. And Alucard just leaving up and off here. Becky not going for the ship refill with 33 and 5. Definitely not bad. Yeah, this is enough. Alucard having a little bit of trouble getting up there. Can really suck without high jump. Also, I'm not a fan of game theory ever since they made this super stupid video about the animals being X-parasites that made absolutely zero sense. Alright, I assume we're gonna see Alucard refilling at the ship. Oh, and Becky actually unequipping Varia suit before the Metroid rooms. So, gonna take a lot more damage by those grouping strats, but still executing it is super well. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. And no, that was not an invitation to talk about that video now. I should have put that differently. Is Becky gonna seriously go for is Becky really gonna go for baby skip with without high jump? Dang. Props for trying though, and props for Alucard equipping his ice beam. Good job, dude. Becky getting the Sabotage skip first try. Alucard now on the baby. Not bothering with a potential stand-up baby skip. High jumpless. And Alucard facing right. Both of these runners are gonna have a pretty easy mother brain fight. This is super straightforward, just 20 shots. Dodging some catch up. Most of the time it's only one shot, but yeah, there we go. Setting up for stand-up glitch, very nice. Becky, really nice call, re-equipping Screw Attack here. Usually you don't really need Screw Attack for the escape. However, since they don't have high jump boots, especially escape room number 4, aka the Lear room, it's going to be a lot rougher. So re-equipping Screw Attack here will make that a lot easier, since you cannot just simply wall jump across enemies like you used to in like any percent. Alright, Becky going for the stand-up. Nothing super exciting unless she gets the baby stuck in the ceiling now or inside Mother Brain. She is gonna be fine. Please, well, I don't think she can even get the baby stuck in the ceiling without a high jump, so that's not gonna be a problem. I guess someone could prove me wrong, but yeah, this is fine. Alucard not even bothering dodging it. He's like, yeah, I have enough energy. Oh, and Alucard actually gonna go for stand-up glitch. Nice. Oh, and a 2-shot stand-up glitch by Becky. Very nice. Oh, was that free? I just heard 2 cries. I thought that was... Either way, very, very nice job. Alucard also looks like he gets a stand-up glitch. 3 shots, either way. Either way, less impressive. Let's just say 2 for the record. But yeah, that Screw Attack really comes in handy. Just those rooms are just really not optimized for high jumpers movement. Alucard also so far with a very nice stand-up glitch. The minimum for stand-up glitch is 0 shots. However, 0 shot is not efficient. The minimum efficient is 1 shot, because if you finish with 0 shot, there's going to be a very long death animation that could be shorter if you just use 1 shot. Only by a few frames though. Alright, Becky on the last escape, whereas Alucard is just starting off Mother Brain free. And Becky is done with a official SL race time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 54 seconds. GG Becky. Great job for taking this best of 3 against Alucard. gonna be continuing in the tournament against Oats and Goats. So good luck with that. Alucard, as sad as it is, you made for some really, really close races, but is unfortunately going to drop out of the tournament and not going to be able to continue. So GG to both runners, and great race. Oh, okay. So no, okay. So it looks like we Okay, sorry. I didn't catch that, as apparently we're late on schedule, and we have Earthbound as soon as Alucard is done, which is like right now. So I don't have like time to do anything or like an interview or anything. GG again to Becky and Alucard. Thanks a lot for Sephi for commentating with me this first part. Thanks for being a great audition. Alucard is done with a time of 1:07:49, and I gotta go, apparently, and you guys have a good night. See ya!